why is it important that Black people here in the U.S. be aware of and interested in the Cuban Revolution, and maybe vice versa?
I'll give you a quote from Wynton Marsalis. I think Wynton took his band from Lincoln Center to Cuba in 2010. He was there for a week. And during that time, he was in a news conference with Chucho Valdez and other musicians. And an American journalist asked him, Wynton, why are you here? Why are you here, Wynton? He said, I'm visiting my cousin. So the reporter said, you got cousins here? He said, yeah, we all from Africa. And the slave ships dropped us off in different places, right? Some in Haiti, some in, Havana, some in Charleston, and some in New Orleans. That's why it's important, because our relationship predates the modern nation states, right? From the transatlantic slave trade going forward. So our relations began long before 1959, and we continue it today. And so I think the question to Wynton was trying to red bait him, right? And he completely undercut that by saying, I got cousins here. I got family here. And it's true. We do. All over the diaspora, especially in the Western Hemisphere, but in other places in the world too. So that's why it's important. And I think too that, at least my experience has been, part of the reason why people of African descent in the United States have a special attraction to Cuba is because it has to do with race and revolution. Why has the Congressional Black Caucus historically opposed U.S. policy, right? Why did Trans-Africa historically oppose U.S. policy, right? There's so many examples in our history prior to 1959 and continues today that we have a special sort of attraction to Cuba. And for me, it's because Cuba is very Black, and also it's a way to look at race and revolution. How can a revolution address this intractable problem of race and racial discrimination and the like? So it's a social experiment. It's important for us to examine it, in my view.
That's interesting. I don't think I've ever thought of it that way, because the CBC and Trans-Africa are not traditionally thought of as the most radical of entities, right?
Yes.
But to your point, even they have had to buck U.S. policy vis-a-vis Cuba out of, as you described, just out of general purpose, as we used to, out of GP, just out of necessity. That's deep.
Right.